My name is Sonia, and I'd like to share with you the 6 ways that we should move throughout the day to promote a healthy spine. Our spine is the message center that connects our body and mind. It controls our systems, our circulatory, respiratory, skeletal, and it controls our movements. So it's very important that we keep it healthy. It's very easy to do throughout the day. We can just inhale up, exhale one arm down, inhale up, exhale the shoulder down. We want to make sure that we're not reaching out. We want to stay in the same plane. So inhale that arm up, exhale that shoulder down, contracting the one side as you lengthen the other. Let your neck tell you where your eye gaze should be. Down, straight forward, or up. And you can even play with it during your movement. You'd like to hold this for about 6 to 8 breaths, and then inhale up, exhale down for the other side. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Making sure that that shoulder, that top shoulder is back, and that the bottom shoulder is going toward your hip. Contracting that side as you're lengthening the other. Some of you can go ahead and bring that arm over, but listen to your body. If it feels uncomfortable, it's just as beneficial to lift that arm straight up. Then inhale up, exhale down. Before you even start with the 6 ways, engage your Mula Bandha, the spot below your belly button and above your pelvic bone. Ease it towards your spine as you lift your ribs away from your hip bone and engage your pelvic floor. That's your core strength. That protects this low part of your spine, so very important to keep that engaged throughout these 6 movements. We've already done 2. Let's do 2 more. Let's inhale up. Exhale, take your hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards your tuchus. You want to extend your heart up to the sky as you take your shoulder blades back together and down. Many of us tend to put our chins back. You hear that's crunching my spine, making me talk funny. You want to lift your heart and just kind of keep your chin neutral, bringing those shoulders back together and down. Extension, way number 3. Then, the 4th way that we should move our spine, keeping our Mula Bandha nice and strong, we want to allow our shoulders to round, support ourselves, especially our heads, maybe with a pillow or a block, and just allow your body to round. As you breathe, allow your body to relax a little bit more, but keep your head supported. And that's flexion. And you can flow between flexion and extension, or just hold each 6 to 8 breaths. Then, the last way, or the last 2 ways, inhale up, exhale down, starting with your belly button. As you exhale, twist. You may want to put your fingers, your thumbs on your heart. On your next exhale, twist. I often see students twisting with their hands and their core's not twisting very much. Their spine is not twisting very much, so that's why I say you may want to put your thumbs on your heart. On your next exhale, twist with your belly button and your ribs. On your next exhale, have your shoulders join in, and on your next exhale, have your chin join in, your eye gaze looking over your shoulder. You can also take that hand back as a second spine to help you lift. And you can just gently relax your hand on your knee. I hesitate to tell you this because you don't want to use this hand to twist yourself. You want it to be from your core muscles. And you are twisting from your tailbone up through your neck to your skull. So it is a full spinal twist. Then you inhale back to center and exhale to the other direction. And this is our 6th way. Belly button, ribs, shoulders, and eye gaze. Using our arm as a second spine, just relaxing this hand. It's doing nothing, but we'd like to keep it, so we might as well put it somewhere. Lifting as you inhale, twisting a little more as you exhale. And you know you've twisted too far if you can't breathe. It's a pretty good indication to untwist a little bit. And you can stop right here watching this video because you've gotten the 6 ways to move your spine. I'm going to do it in 2 other positions, so you're welcome to watch and see 2 other positions to do it in, and we're going to go through it very quickly. Coming to all fours, fingers spread wide, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You can wag the dog. Exhale, taking your shoulder to your hip. Pulling in that Mula Bandha, rolling those shoulders back together and down. Contracting one side, lengthening the other. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other shoulder to other hip. Eye gaze following. Contracting one side, lengthening the other. You can also do cat and cow. Once again, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Mula Bandha tight. You know your Mula Bandha is not tight if you have that belly dropping or that dip in your low back. So engage that Mula Bandha, roll those shoulders for a nice flat back. Then exhale, tipping that tailbone, each vertebra following as you arch into cat. Belly pulled in tight, shoulders rounded. Then inhale, tipping that tailbone up, each vertebra following as you extend your collarbones away from your hips in cow. I recommend pausing between each pose, checking your Mula Bandha, checking your shoulders, and then flowing into the other. And then, last of all, for your twist, you can thread the needle. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Making sure the weight is on your shoulders. No pressure is on your neck. You can take that wrist and pull it away. You can lift that hand. If your shoulders says no thank you, you can tuck it behind you. All different ways to thread the needle. Last of all, we can do all this standing. Exhale, one arm down. Inhale, one arm up. Once again, contracting one side while you lengthen the other. Other side. Mula Bandha's nice and tight. Feet are hip width. You can do forward fold. Bending those knees, abs landing on your thighs. If your hands do not reach the mat or the floor, tuck pillows under you, or maybe you have blocks. Keep those abs on your thighs, allowing your shoulders to round, heads and hands dangling. Exhale, bend those knees. Inhale, come on up, and repeat. Last of all, the twist. Paying close attention to keep your hips forward. As you exhale, twist with your belly button, ribs, shoulders, and eye gaze. Possibly opening up, keeping those hips squared to the front of your mat. Otherwise, you're just twisting your hips. Big difference there. Inhale back to center, other side. And there you have it, the 6 ways to move your spine throughout the day to promote health. Thank you for watching. Namaste.